Mobile, Alabama, where the 2015 GoDaddy Bowl is about to get underway. A lot of enthusiasm here in town all weekend long. So from their own 25-yard line, the first series of the game begins for the Red Wolves. Ball's loose on the ground. Toledo, that's still loose. Now the Rockets fall on it for a touchdown.
How about that for a start? Trent Voss ends up falling on the football in the end zone for a touchdown for Toledo. Freddie Knighton tries to run the option early on here, and the ball gets spit out. Trayvon Hester, defensive lineman, is the guy who shoots through, and he's going to be the one who hits Freddie Knighton. You see him just with the left hand knocks the ball out, and then it's a mad scramble for the football. Thought they had it right there, but Voss, the junior linebacker, ends up falling on top of it.
Got it before it tumbled out of the back of the end zone. So one play and 6 points on the board for the Rockets. And now the point after try by their senior kicker, Jeremiah Detmer. He's a good one.
Matt Campbell, the head coach for Toledo, looks like he's ready to play.
Seconds, 7 points.
See what he can do after he gets the ball.
Second and short. Coming this way, Michael Gordon looking for some running space. He's got first down yardage and more out across the 45-yard line. Gordon, the Red Wolves version, just like Kareem Hunt is for Toledo, of a star running back.
Attack the perimeter of this Toledo defense all night long. They feel they have the advantage in team speed.
Knighton to throw. Looking downfield, got a man who's into the open and headed toward the end zone. Booker Mays with a touchdown for Arkansas State, 44 yards.
How about that for an answer from Arkansas State and Freddie Knighton, who fumbled the first snap of the ball game, which led to a Toledo touchdown. He is able to take it back the next drive, and this is what I call a pop pass. A little play action, and it's all on Freddie Knighton. He's going to read the safety. If the safety commits to the run, he'll pull that ball out, and he's the only one who knows he's going to turn that play from run into pass.
Point after try by Logan Spry, the walk-on kicker for the Red Wolves, who's only been kicking for the final 2 games of the regular season. He knocks that one through, and the ball game is tied in a minute and 20 seconds after the fumble that turned into a Toledo touchdown. Quick pass near side, Cody Jones, number 4, one of the leading receivers for Toledo, and a great gain on first down. Empty backfield. Woodside throws far side, incomplete. It'll set up 4th down.
He's trying to hit Dwight Macon on a comeback route, and he had him wide open.
That was a wounded duck directly into the teeth of the wind that seems to be getting stronger by the minute.
Knighton throws, tipped, knocked down, incomplete, and it'll bring up 4th down for Arkansas State. Kenneth Raines, the tight end, was the intended target.
Getting on 61% of his passes in the course of the season.
They need the 22.5 for a fresh set of downs. Woodside throws across the middle. Yards after the catch. It's Alonzo Russell, the big receiver. Ball on the ground. Kareem Hunt. Johnny on the spot. Picks it up. And it'll be first down for Toledo. Long third down situation here. Woodside throws, near side, caught, leaping, and getting first down yardage, Justin Olak, the senior from Shadyside, Ohio. Woodside throws again. Digging toward the goal line, Alex Smolik will get knocked down with a fresh set of downs. It'll be first and goal Toledo.
Secondary, and he gets the ball out after the run fake.
Kareem Hunt powers his way into the end zone. Touchdown Rockets.
Powers is right. He just took Charleston Gurley and gave him a ride into the painted area of the turf. As a typical Kareem Hunt type of run where people get bruised and battered.
12th rushing touchdown of the season for Hunt. And now the swinging gate point after try formation.
And Toledo will do that and try to lull you to sleep at some point. I believe today they're going to run something out of that.
Jeremiah Detmer knocks the point after true. So we had a fumble on the first offensive play of the game that resulted in a Toledo touchdown. Arkansas State blazed down the field. They trade possessions that don't score, and now Toledo with a long march down the field and into the end zone. Kareem Hunt puts his team up by 7.
They have right here.
If you were this earlier, you saw how quickly Arkansas State can move down the field. The third down throw, far side, is caught. And a nice leaping grab. Trez Houston with the reception.
Houston has a problem over there.
There are players still locked up.
The previous play is under review. The ruling on the field is a reception resulting in a first down.
Well, maybe he figured if he took off running, they wouldn't look back and see if he caught the football or not.
Conference USA officiating crew here. The replay official is Mark Marston. You've been listening to Ken Ante, who is the referee for this game.
After review, the ball hit the ground prior to the receiver getting possession.
Little check with me on the sidelines. A little sparkle and dazzle on the Rockets' helmets for this bowl game. Kareem Hunt to carry with running room. He's going to go. Touchdown, Kareem Hunt into the end zone, 44 yards.
He's got the ability to break it at any given time, and he does on this one. Boy, he got really nice blocks from the combination of his center, Greg Mance, and the guard, Jeff Myers. They created a huge hole. Watch these two guys right up here get it done. Nobody even touched him. That's what you call one of those drive a truck through type holes. And a really nice job of Myers initiating the double team and then coming off and getting the kick out block.
His last 2 touches have resulted in 2 touchdowns for Kareem Hunt. And now Jeremiah Detmer for the point after try. Knocks it through. Well, right from the very first play of the game, you couldn't have asked for this thing to go any better than it has for the Toledo Rockets. Between the fumble on the opening offensive snap that resulted in a touchdown to 2 beautiful drives and 2 touchdowns and 2 carries for the sophomore Kareem Hunt. Second and long. Loss of 4 on the play. Knighton to throw. As a receiver, Tyler Trosine with some running room and a nice move, a nice cutback, still going, and out to the 35-yard line on second and long. They convert for Arkansas State. They mark it at the 34. Knighton to throw again, cutting back inside and with some running room, trying to go. Trez Houston is going to go all the way, and just like that, touchdown Arkansas State.
And no flags on this play, just a little inside screen, tunnel screen is what they call it. Timing was perfect, and all Houston needs is a little bit of a seam, and he was off to the races. Take a look at it. He's on the outside. He's just going to run a little pick play. You might want to say that, but McKissick, the man who crossed with him, didn't initiate the block until the ball was thrown, so it's perfectly legal, and a good job blocking on the inside, and that's the quick strike capability of this Red Wolves offense.
So Logan Spry for the point after. Up and through. And even though we're not even to the end of the first quarter, Arkansas State needed that.
Recovering 2 of them.
Ferguson boots this one deep. Wilshire ball on the ground. Still looking for it. Toledo's going to fall on it.
Boy, they're getting every loose ball right now. Things are rolling towards the favor of the Rockets.
And this could get out of hand here.
That's a melee right now, trying to get the football. Someone's got to settle Pringle down at number 36 for Toledo. He finally got tossed out of the saloon.
They're still rolling around for it on the ground.
It was a fairly obvious recovery by Toledo, but Arkansas State went in there and tried to dig it out.
Kareem Hunt. Lots of yardage on that one. Took a couple of Red Wolves to bring him down. In fact, two of the Arkansas State best tacklers, Xavier Woodson and Krishawn Lee, had to wrestle him down. Defensive stop would be huge for A-State. Batted down at the line of scrimmage. Up in the air, Chris Stone, the redshirt junior from Alabama, gives his team a boost.
Arkansas State averaging just 1.1 yard per run. However, the good news for the Red Wolves, 19.1 on pass plays they're averaging.
Not going to get to the stakes for first down yardage. Swarmed on by about half the front side of the Toledo defense. They need the 34-yard line. Pressure. Down he goes.
Like Chris Stone was the first one to get there, and then he had a whole lot of help and company showing up. And Woodside's got to get that ball out of his hands.
0 for 3 on third downs. Knighton to throw, looking downfield. Coming back for the ball. And a nice play for first down yardage. Blake Mack, number 24, the freshman from Lenoke, Arkansas. 27 yards on the pickup. Third and long here. They need the 7-yard line. Knighton with some pressure, throws to McKissick. Eludes one, can elude 2 and 3. A 5-yard pickup. But that's going to leave him 7 short and set up fourth down. 2 for 2 on his field goal attempts, along of 28. This one will be from 31. The backup quarterback, Stephen Hogan, is the holder.
They do have a fake field goal up for this game. They're saving it.
And he knocks it through. So it wasn't 7, but they are closer. 3 for Blake Anderson's Arkansas State Red Wolves. Toledo gets the ball when we come back. But who else? Kareem Hunt. Boy, he's impressive.
Just looking at the positioning, actually, of the camera angle. And
Woodside jumps up for the quick conversion there. Conversation there. Exchange of play. This is Damian Jones-Moore. And once again, that big senior offensive line for the Rockets grinds it out and gets another first down. Toledo going to go for it.
Kind of in that no man's land. A field goal would be against the wind, so Coach Campbell decides to roll the dice here on a fourth and call it 3. We'll call it 2, a long 2.
Need the 27. He's got it and more. He's going to go to the end zone. Third touchdown of the game for Kareem Hunt.
That's the guy you want to give it to. And who are you going to run behind? How about your Mid-American Conference Player of the Year center, Greg Mance? The center pulled outside, got the key block. Watch the big boy. He's just going to pull out and get this thing done. And got a lot of help over there as well. Rosenbauer, the fullback, gets a block. Mance finishes it off. Hunt finds himself another big hole, untouched for the second time on a long touchdown run.
29 yards to the end zone for Kareem Hunt. And now the point after try by Jeremiah Detmer. Nice job handling a low snap by Nick Ellis, the holder. And the point after try is good.
And that was a statement drive from the Toledo Rockets as they just rammed it down the throat of the Arkansas State Red Wolves. And give Coach Haycock of the Rockets and his defenders all the credit.
Here's McKissick with a move. That's the running room. Out to midfield. Cutting back. Still going. Can they catch him from behind? Field position change. J.D. McKissick, the redshirt junior from Phoenix City, Alabama. 65 yards for Arkansas State.
He is electric out in space. There's no doubt about it. And he's been injured throughout the course of this season. and they haven't been able to use his skills nearly as much as they had in the past. But you can see right there the explosiveness that he possesses, the ability to make people miss out in open field, the straightaway speed, and he's a special player. That's his job. Pick up anything else that sneaks out of there, whether it be a quarterback scrambling or a screen pass like that, and he stopped in his tracks.
Knighton hit. Ball pops right into the hands of Allen Covington. Can he go the distance?
If he doesn't run out of gas, he can.
The big fella with a 67-yard turnover touchdown.
They brought the corner blitz. Jonathan Martin, nobody picked him up. He makes the hit. Knighton never saw him coming. And once again, Toledo has the good fortune of a bounce. They've recovered every loose ball throughout the night. You see right there Martin coming off the edge. Hits Freddie Knighton. He didn't see it. Ball pops up. And Merry Christmas to Allen Covington.
275-pound junior from Tampa, Florida. 67 yards. And he'll talk about that one for many days to come.
I would love to put a clock on him and see how fast he rumbled those yards.
Point after try from Detmer. When we started the game, the first play of the first half was an Arkansas State fumble that Toledo recovered for a touchdown.
That's the most shocking thing to me is Gordon's lack of production here.
Knighton can't get away from 91, Trayvon Hester. That was Alex Smolik with the first down big game. This is Damian Jones-Moore, still going with another first down.
You can tell by the way he plays.
Jones-Moore still going. He gets all the way down to the 30-yard line and a fresh set of downs after a 9-yard pickup for Toledo.
They have a plethora of good young backs. Jones-Moore, a sophomore, Hunt, a sophomore, and then Terry Swanson out of this game, a true freshman.
Woodside takes a hit, throws complete. Corey Jones down to the 10-yard line. Woodside paid for that completion, but a 20-yard gain and a first down for the Rockets. Throw it to 9. He's bottom of your screen. Nope, they're going to hand it to Kareem Hunt. He's going to go into the end zone for his 4th touchdown of the game.
He's the irresistible force right now. And he got some nice blocking again. Mance again pulls around, gets up into the hole, and takes out a linebacker. And you can see why he's the MAC player of the year. Just looping around there, coming in, and bam, right there, he just takes the linebacker, Austin Copeland, for a little ride.
Point after try by Jeremiah Detmer. And things are getting desperate for Arkansas State, and we're still only halfway through the third quarter. Had a couple of big strikes, some long-distance scoring plays. Freddie Knighton has. They could use some more. He's going to pull it down and run with it this time. He's got some field ahead of him. Slips down just outside the 32-yard line, but that's enough to get the Red Wolves the first down. First team All-MAC selection for a second straight year, 33 Silvestri. Third down and 8. Knighton throws over the middle. Got a man. There's Gordon. He's going to have first down yardage. That's the biggest gain of the day for Michael Gordon, and it brings the Red Wolves 13 yards and close to midfield.
They're supposed to be.
Knighton going to take a shot down the field. And he's got it. Booker Mays with his second long touchdown grab of the game.
And there it is. And that's the quick strike ability of this offense that we've seen already tonight. And that, if anything, should lift the spirits and put a little fight back into the Red Wolves as Christian Dukes. He got burned by the speedy Booker Mays.
Mays, the redshirt sophomore from Pine Bluff, Arkansas, with his second touchdown reception of the game, his third of the season. And now the point after try from Logan Spry.
They had a little success with running the football there, and Freddie Knighton pretty much did it himself. And I think that helped them get that long pass open. So
it's back to an 18-point gap. And K-State known for a lot of trick plays. They've kicked onside 7 times this year. Here it comes. Ball is fumbled around. Who's got it?
I don't see any flags on, so whoever's got it looks like they're going to keep it.
Second time today we've had a wrestling match at the bottom of the pile. It's going to be Toledo ball.
And once again, they come up with the ball when it's on the ground.
Woodside to throw. Got one of his favorite targets wide open down the field. Alonzo Russell. He's going to be across the 15-yard line or right at it and give the first down for Toledo. Intercepted. Hunter. Can he go? One man to beat. And Money Hunter is going to turn some momentum in the favor of Arkansas State with a 94-yard interception return for a touchdown.
It was just miscommunication between Logan Woodside and Corey Jones. Woodside thought Jones was going to work back to the outside. Jones worked inside and basically ran away from the ball, and Money Hunter was right there to benefit. You can see there, no receiver there as Jones had broken the route towards the inside. Woodside expected outside, and that's what happens when you get miscommunication.
Point after try from Logan Spry. Got it through. And so after giving up 14 points on turnovers in this one, Arkansas State gets 7 on a turnover back as Monshadrick Hunter, Money Hunter, the sophomore from Prosper, Texas, goes 94 yards.
You're going to see that's the route from Corey Jones, but at the end of it, Jones is going to work back to the inside. Watch how he stiffs, and he goes inside, and Woodside's read was break outside based on where the defenders were, and they were not on the same page, and Money Hunter is the beneficiary of that mistake.
All of them that have graduated and pursuing graduate degrees. Let's see what they can do here. They can open a big hole. Kareem Hunt out to midfield before he's finally wrestled down by Rocky Hayes. 23-yard gain on first down. Woodside swings it out to Damian Jones. Moore fighting, and he's going to have the first down for Toledo. Hunter on the stop. They'll move the chains. I don't know about you, Ray, if you were coaching, and you have coached in the past, I just keep handing the ball to number 3 right now.
That's not a bad idea.
Kareem Hunt still on his feet after bracing himself on the ground. Well over 200 yards rushing on the day for the sophomore from Willoughby, Ohio. Nice pursuit. But did he get across? Nope, they stopped him short. Nice pursuit from behind. I think it was Chris Stone, 42, that came around and caught him from backside.
Dead ball, unsportsmanlike conduct, number 55, defense. Number 55 is disqualified for threatening an official.
Now that's my reaction. What?
Yes. Save.
He won't leave the field either. Here he is. And that conversation right there is what did it.
Well, that really hurts his team.
Yeah, it does. It's just not smart. There's nothing to be gained by letting your frustrations go and lash out at an official. That's just immature.
And referee, even though Coach Anderson's still having a conversation with the Woodson referee, making sure that he begins to be escorted from the playing area, as he is required to do. So here it is, first and goal. Make it 5. 5 touchdowns for Kareem Hunt, who took a wrap on that run into the end zone, but got the 6 for his team.
What a night. He did get whacked pretty good by Krishan Lee, but too little too late. And what a night for Kareem Hunt.
There is the point after, and it is good for Toledo. An 11-play, 75-yard drive. Kareem Hunt with his 5th touchdown of this one.
We gave him an award. That would be the Capital One Player of the Game. Who else?
Kenneth Raines, tight end, getting some yardage for Arkansas State on first down. Might have taken a shot on that one. Here's the third down play, the swing pass to the outside with first down yardage and into the end zone for a third time tonight. Booker Mays, touchdown for Arkansas State.
Booker Mays has been explosive tonight.
Here's a guy who had 1 touchdown all season long, and he's got 3 in the bowl game.
Boy, he got a great block from Darian Griswold, who knocked his man almost to the bench. Watch it block right there by 19. He did. That Toledo defender might have to buy a ticket to get back onto the field.
Point after try by Logan Spry. And we're back to an 11-point game.
Still a ball game, especially with the explosive nature of this Red Wolves offense. They can put it in from anywhere on the field. They are only trailing by 11 here with a little over 10 minutes to go in this ball game.
He has been the workhorse for this Rocket offense, and an effective one. And he's got some open field now. Needs a block. Finally caught up to from behind and run out of bounds by Krishan Lee, but a huge gain. And Toledo beginning to use up a lot of play clock, as they rightly should. Jones Moore looking for a hole. He's got it, and he's got the first down inside the 10-yard line before Sterling Young is able to bring him down. Jones Moore to the pylon, touchdown Rockets.
That one was just all about the speed, getting to the edge. Money Hunter couldn't quite get there in time, but Jones Moore shows the burst, and then the dive at the end, get it out there inside the pylon. That's 6 points.
Next man up in this case, when Kareem Hunt went to the sidelines, was Davian Jones Moore. He punches it into the end zone for his first touchdown on the night. And Jeremiah Detmer getting a lot of work on these point after tries. The place kicker for the Rockets. 6 plays, 70 yards. Every play in that drive was a running play. The last one from 10 yards out. And the sophomore from Pittsburgh, Davian Jones. Freddie Knight is 17 of 21 passing. He's got almost 400 yards through the air. He's going to add to that there. Nice catch by Trez Houston, nearly falling down. Hit again by Delando Johnson. It is outside of him. Near side, Dijon Pasco, who really haven't called his number at all tonight. He's been a big playmaker for this team this year. Throw over the middle. There's McKissick. He's going to have the first down. Chaz Whitaker makes the stop, move the chains, and the drive still alive for the Red Wolves. And on the other side of the ball, only 6 offensive linemen healthy and eligible to play tonight for Arkansas State. Gordon, can he get there? Running for the sticks. He's got it in more. His longest run of the night, Michael Gordon, and gets a first down and goal, and needs some help. Needs a
post-whistle foul.
Knighton throws into the end zone for the touchdown, Darian Griswold. And 6 on the board for Arkansas State.
Freddie Knighton keeps battling.
Looks like they're going to keep the offense on the field and go for 2.
Throws his 5th touchdown of the night
for Arkansas State. Knighton throws it up into the back of the end zone, intended for Warren Leapart, but the ball was high behind him and falls incomplete. And the two-point try does not happen. Trying to make up his mind which way he's going. Nice big bounce, but it'll go out of bounds off the hands of Corey Jones, and the ball will go to Toledo.
Yep.
And
in the Power 5 championship, that'd be fun.
Here he comes again. Damian Jones-Moore has been the workhorse of this drive. Is he going to find his way all the way to the goal line? He will. Touchdown Toledo.
Icing on the cake. And once again, they get another great block from Greg Mance, the center, pulling around, and that's the block that Jones-Moore cuts off of. Right off of number 75's big backside. And that's a good friend for them running backs. They have cut off of him all season long, and in particular tonight. You look at all the big runs from Jones-Moore and Kareem Hunt, and most times they are coming in behind a Greg Mance block.
The Gatorade bucket has hit Coach Campbell. He doesn't look thrilled about it.
It's cold. I've had one of those before. That's a shocker.
And the point after try by the senior kicker, Jeremiah Detmer, is good. It's a big win here in Mobile tonight. Last play of the game. Knighton throws out to Tyler Trocine, and the clock hits 0, and the Toledo Rockets cap their season with a win in the GoDaddy Bowl.
Great effort, start to finish, executed exactly what they set out to do, and that being the more physical football team, and it sure did manifest itself in their ability to run the football tonight. That's what it was all about.
Kareem Hunt with 5 rushing touchdowns and 271 yards. Logan Woodside with a fabulous game, 21 of 27 throwing. Damian Jones-Moore with 2 more touchdowns rushing. So the trophy ceremony presented by Capital One coming up over on ESPN3. NFL playoffs, tonight's bowl and NBA action and more on SportsCenter right now.